Guys, Nissan just made a major announcement, and guess what? It's huge. Nissan just announced official information on the new Nissan Z. But before we dive into all the details, let's go over some quick facts. The new Nissan Z is going to come out with 400 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque, and also it was confirmed that they are going to use the Infinity motor from the Q60, and that's the VR30 DDT. I know that a ton of people are excited about this, and so am I. It has huge tuning potential, and I think it's going to make a really fun car. In addition to that, the car has the exact same chassis as the 370Z, and this is shown by the same wheelbase, height, and width. The only thing that's really changed is that the length is about 5 inches longer, and that's probably because of the body panels and things like that. It comes standard with a 6-speed manual transmission as well as a 9-speed automatic transmission, which I still think is being sourced from Mercedes, but that's yet to be determined. In addition to that, there's going to be 6 exterior colors and 3 interior colors. There's also going to be a sport model and a performance model, and it wasn't really explained the main differences between the sport and the performance model, but basically the sport model is going to be your base package, and then the performance model is going to have upgraded rims and a variety of other things. What's interesting to note is that they didn't give us a 0 to 60 time, but they did tell us that the 0 to 60 time was improved by 15%. So if we do a little bit of math, the Nissan 370Z had about a 5.10 to 60, increase that or decrease that by 15%, and we're left with about 4.3 seconds to 0 to 60. That's pretty good considering that my Porsche Cayman has a 4.5 0 to 60, and if that's just the base model and we're waiting on the Nismo and also whatever tunes are out there in the aftermarket, this is going to be a very fast car. It's going to be well into the 3 seconds, and I'm sure some people are going to be even faster. So that is plenty fast for me. All right, guys, you know what time it is, and I know what time it is. And if you like this video and you like the things I'm putting together, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to see more updates on this car, my Datsun, or what I do in the future, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support, and for a small creator like myself, every little bit helps. All right. Back to the main event. So moving on to some exterior shots and going into some detail work. Side by side, I think the blue and the yellow look really, really awesome. I definitely prefer the blue. I think it kind of is a little bit understated, a little bit more mean looking. Let me know what you think down below. Which color do you like best out of these two? And also, what color are you looking forward to in the 6 that you think might be out there? We're gonna see white, silver, black, blue, yellow, red, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let me know what color you guys want to see down below. I really like the blue. I'm also looking forward to seeing white, so we'll see how that looks in the future. And here is a nice shot of the lip spoiler that we saw on the test mules a couple months ago. Overall, I think it looks pretty good, and I like lip spoilers, but I know there's gonna be a lot of people out there that want a cleaner look. So I hope at the dealerships or when you're ordering your car, there's the option to go without this. I know that during the presentation, they kind of made a point that this is to help reduce lift at the back of the car, which makes sense, but I do think people are gonna want it without the spoiler. So let me know what you think about the spoiler down below, and we'll see if Nissan listens. And these two photos show us multiple things about the wheels. It shows us that we're gonna have several different finish options, whether that's bronze, black, or silver. It shows us that we're gonna have 18-inch and 19-inch wheels, and these ones are the 19-inch wheels. I wonder if there's gonna be more designs, I'm not really sure. These photos also show us that we're gonna have 4 pot brakes in the front and 2 pot brakes in the rear, which is plenty adequate for the street, but if we're gonna be going on track with extended sessions, I really hope that they're gonna have a Brembo option available from the factory, but I have a feeling that they're gonna save that for the Nismo model, so we'll see about that. What's really interesting is these pictures also show us that we have the Bridgestone Potenza tires as the standard tire for this car. And I don't really have an opinion on that, but I do know that the Michelins are the golden standard of quality. And I've been on Michelins for a long time. I've taken them on track, and I've really spent a lot of time with those tires. So chances are, if I get aftermarket wheels, I'm gonna be putting some Michelins on this car, but I'm excited to see how the Potenzas hold up. Moving on to the interior, I personally was very excited to see what the interior looks like, mainly because this is going to be where you're spending most of your time. And we only saw a few things for the test mules and the Nissan Z Proto, and I'm really excited to say that they carried over a ton from the Nissan Z Proto over to the real car. So that's definitely an awesome thing. And they kept the same center dash, which they now have expressed to us that it is fully customizable. So I don't know what that means, but sounds cool. The center display in the middle of the dash is going to be a touchscreen display, and it's going to have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and more, which I think is a huge improvement for me because my Porsche Cayman is starting to be a little bit dated in the infotainment. Definitely like more technology. It was also said that there's going to be 2 different sound packages. There's going to be a 6-speaker option as well as an 8-speaker option from Bose. I really love my Bose sound system inside my Porsche Cayman, so I'm hoping this one is good. I bet we're going to have some rattles, so we'll be addressing those in the future. But overall, I'm pretty excited about the interior and what we've seen so far. Something that I'm not sure that everybody noticed is that they said that the interior was going to come in 3 different colors. It was going to come in black, red, or blue. So far, all we've seen is the black and the blue, and I really like the blue. So let me know what you think down below. I'm sure lots of people are going to like the red. But guys, have you ever noticed that some YouTube videos these days end really abruptly?